Hi everybody, ZFD here. It's been a while since I last did a video because I started working and no excuses like the gym and everything. I'm off season, so I've been training a lot, and for that reason, other reasons, I've not been making a lot of videos lately. But I did decide to make a video today, and I will talk about what is now my favorite brand, at least for now, which is Nishane. I will do a top five of my favorite fragrances. I only have five fragrances anyway. I will do my top five of my favorite fragrances from Nishane. Starting with number one, we go with Saffron Colonisé, which is this fragrance here. And this is, I believe this is more of a summer fragrance. I like it a lot. I've been using it a bit lately at the gym, and the notes of these fragrances are pink, grapefruit, citron, and passion as top notes. Middle notes are saffron, pink pepper, and magnolia. And base notes are leather, ambergris, and musk. So this fragrance is actually very good. Though I use it mostly at the gym, and I think it's a very good fragrance to use in a hot day as well. Though it has though it has leather, I think it works for me really well on a hot day, on a day that I don't want to wear something too cloying, too strong. And the concentration is extrait de cologne. For me, it works like eau de parfum. Extrait de cologne for me is the same as eau de parfum. It will last 7 to 8 hours at least on my skin. So I paid around 90 euros for this fragrance, which is like $100. So for me, it was a very good deal. So Saffron Colonisé at number five. Number four for me is Suede Saffron. This is actually my strongest fragrance. I have this fragrance for like 8 months. I don't know, you can see I barely used it. This fragrance is really strong, but I love it a lot. It smells to me like Tuscan leather, but I don't have that fragrance, but I have sampled it before, and they smell very, very much alike. Smells like Tuscan leather, smells a little bit like ombre leather as well, ombre from Tom Ford. But this fragrance, I believe that is much, much stronger. This is in a straight de parfum and it behaves like a very strong straight de parfum. So the notes on this fragrance are saffron and ambrette, which is like musk. The middle notes are soy and ginger, and base notes are musk and caraway, whatever that is. So this fragrance is actually really strong and smooth. I would use that like at night if I want to impress someone. So I think it would be better to use it. No, it would. It's definitely better to use this fragrance in the cold weather. We are a tropical country, so we don't necessarily have like we might. I mean, we have cold weather. We just do not have winter. So the colder it gets, like 50 degrees Celsius. So it's not really cold in my city. I mean, in the city where I live. But this fragrance at night, you are going out, you want to impress someone, maybe 3 sprays is enough. I know people say that a lot. They say you put only 2 sprays, a little goes a long way, 1 spray should be enough. But with this, I mean, you put 1, 2, 3 is enough. It's definitely enough. So this fragrance is a fragrance that will last a very long time in my collection. So at number four, we got Soleil Saffron. So at number three, I have 100 Silent Ways. I just got this fragrance recently because it was for me a very good deal because I buy my fragrance from Europe. So in Europe, fragrance in general, Nichane in general, is more expensive than buying it in America. I paid what I believe it was 155 euros, which should be around 170 in US dollars. But for me, it was a very good deal. This fragrance smells a little bit like Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent, but I do not actually like that fragrance. I remember I had it before when I was younger, and I grew I grew over it and actually gave it to my mom. But this fragrance is, for me at least, is better than that fragrance. It leans a bit more feminine for sure, but it's something that I use it and I enjoy it. I actually had uh, I borrowed this fragrance. No, I lended fragrance to a friend of mine, and she's a female. She actually wanted to buy it from me, but I said no, I couldn't sell it to her because I wanted to keep it in my collection because I'm trying to build up my niche and collection. And this fragrance is actually very good. It definitely is more feminine, but it's a sophisticated fragrance. And let me just read you the notes. So the top notes on this fragrance, according to Fragrantica, again, are tuberose, peach, and mandarin orange. The middle notes are gardenia, jasmine, and orris, whatever it is, and the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. So if you want to have a vanilla based pleasant scent, this is the kind of scent that you go for. Is a very good scent, but again, I will tell you it needs more feminine. I sometimes layer this scent with Cedra Boise, so these two together, they do a very good job. So I like to. They told me to wear to. This is a very good layering with Hachivat, but I feel like Hachivat is too expensive, so I use Cedra Boise instead. So lay these two together, it works really nice as well. So at number three, we got 100 Silent Ways. So my number two fragrance is actually Ani. Ani is my number two fragrance. Like, people used to tell me that not people used to tell me from the reviews I used to watch. They compare a lot this scent with Layton because the two are they are both vanilla scents, and most people choose Layton of these fragrance. For me, it's different. I choose Ani over Layton. I think the vanilla note here is much richer, and the fragrance is more dense and strong. Like when I use it at night, like yeah, I get whiffs from this scent, and they're amazing. Maybe I'm not using like my Layton correctly. I don't use it a lot as well, but this scent is actually pretty good for me. I paid. mm I think I paid 160 euros for this fragrance. Maybe less. Maybe I paid less for this fragrance. You were supposed to buy two bottles. I would resell the other one. Unfortunately, I could only buy one. But this scent is amazing. I will just read you the notes. The top notes are ginger, bergamot, pink pepper, and green notes. The middle notes are cardamom, black currant, and Turkish rose. The base notes are vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, cedar, ambergris, patchouli, and musk. I mean, there are a lot of notes here, but this fragrance, like this scent, is amazing. This is actually true niche. If you wanna smell like a niche fragrance, this will do the job. This is more designer like. It's like if a designer would do a job properly, that's what 100 silences would smell like. But Annie is actually a niche scent. And you know, like Nichane sell the fragrance for a very good price. We do not have Nichane officially in my country. The company that I work for actually also sells Nichane. I work for a company that does perfumery as well. I mean, they sell perfumery wholesale, and I'm really happy that I work at a company. And maybe one day we'll through my company or through the company I work for, we will also have Nichane in my country. We never know. I will definitely push for it. So at number two is Nishane Ani. This is an amazing scent. So my number one, I mean, it comes with no surprise, is Nishane Hachivat. This is my favorite scent from the brand. And last time I wore this fragrance, I actually had a kind of a bad experience because I think I oversprayed. I did maybe 16 sprays to go to a wedding, and I thought that was a bit too much because it was choking myself. I was choking myself, so I could almost taste the pineapple in my mouth. So do not overspray this scent. I know it sounds like it's a fresh scent, and it definitely can be worn in a hot weather, but this fragrance is too strong. So do not overspray initially. I I have a friend who actually borrowed this scent from me, but he stayed for the scent for like too long. I cannot say how much he used of the scent. I like lending my scents to some other people so uh, they can test it. Uh, but he stayed for the fragrance for too long. When he gave it back to me, he told me he didn't use much. Uh, I probably believe in him because he has a lot of sense as well. But so I don't use it much. Last time I used it, it was like 2 months ago on a wedding. And but this scent, man, let me tell you, I do not have Creed Aventus. I had a clone. I had Club de Nuit Men Intense Limited Edition Parfum. but I give to my brother, and I need to buy another clone or buy the real thing. Which, come on, probably I won't buy it. I cannot afford to buy Creed Events. $400 is too much for me. So the notes on Hachivat, the notes on Hachivat, top notes are pineapple, grapefruit, and bergamot. The middle notes are cedar, patchouli, and yasmin, and base notes are oak moss and woody notes. So if you have the money, especially if you are in America, you can get this scent for like 140 or 150. I don't know. I paid 144, paid 144 euros, which is must be around 160, 165 US dollars. That's what how much I paid, but that was a very good deal for Europe. For Europe, that's a very good deal to buy that decent at that price. I love this scent. It lasts very long. This is true niche. Compliment everyone will enjoy your presence when you're wearing this. Again, you cannot overspray this scent. You cannot overspray this scent because though it is a friendly scent, is it's not a blue fragrance, but it's a fragrance that I believe though is niche, still mass appealing. So most people still will like this scent. It's the same as Cedra Boisé to an extent. I have the normal version, I don't have the intense version. You see, I wear a lot of this scent, though I only have it for like 3 months. And I have a friend who every time he comes to my house, he wears this one as well. Uh, this is a mass appealing scent. So this is that, but on steroids. Way stronger, way richer, more woodsy, and I mean, come on. If you want to get a true niche scent and you don't want to spend a lot of money, and people actually say, I cannot say myself because I do not own that fragrance, but people say that this scent is better than Creed Aventus. I don't know about Creed Aventus. I don't know how good that scent is, but I know this one is great. And for the price, great bang for your buck. So if you could get this scent, please get. This is my number one from Nichonnet, top 5. So that's it for me, guys. I will try and get more scents from Nichonnet. I still want to get Female Flames. That is Hamburg Calabria. There is a lot of scents from this brand that I still want to get, about 5 or 6 scents that I still want to get. My collection now is at 30 plus bottles, but I want to finish the year with 50 bottles at least. So there is a lot of things that I still want to get. Hopefully, I will be able to get. There is about maybe close to 20 fragrances that I want to get until the end of the year. Mostly niche, though. Hopefully, I will be getting this scents. It's been a while since I last did a video. Today I just felt motivated and I decided I have to make the video so I will get better and better on doing it. But the fact that I don't have many fragrances actually did motivate me a lot. But I will hopefully do more videos. You know, my videos will always be about a few fragrances because my collection is still really small. But hopefully it will grow. Hopefully it will grow. So that's it for me, guys. AFD is out. Thank you for listening to me today. Bye.